Bitcoin is falling. Houston, we have a problem, and we're gonna have a look into that, guys, because Bitcoin is currently in a free fall, and I think that maybe during the month of September we could see even sub $100,000 again for Bitcoin before we gear up for a massive move in October, November, and maybe even December of this year. So welcome everyone. Alessandro is my name. Of course, I'm here to update you every day whatever is going on here in the crypto space. So make sure to be subscribed on this channel, guys. Our crypto community is growing every day. At 2,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a nice $100 giveaway worth of meme coins, maybe with the Bitcoin Hyper or Maxi Doge. We're gonna see, guys, maybe also just Dogecoin or Pepe. We will see what is trending at that time, but until then, make sure to be subscribed, share this channel with all your friends so we can grow up all together, guys, and then we can do more and more giveaways. And of course, check out all links in the video description, such as the newest upcoming cryptos with early access right now, like this hyped new Bitcoin Hyper reaching almost 13 millions. I'm buying in, guys, and of course, I'm waiting for the launch now. And also, if you want to trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and so on, use the top-notch exchanges like Bybit, Fimex, Maxi Global, and so on. With my links, you will get some extra deposit bonuses. And of course, also with some of them, you don't even need KYC to trade Bitcoin, like Weeks Exchange, I think LBank or OKX, and so on. Check them out, guys, all of them. I'm using different exchanges, not only one exchange, because I like to spread, of course, my money through different exchanges, like also BitUnix, Bybit, and so on. On Bybit, there is also this trading competition going on. And yes, guys, yesterday I FOMO'd into a long position. Right now, I'm in a loss, but I think that very soon we're gonna get a nice bounce. And therefore, of course, we're gonna have a look now into different time frames. So remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to entertain you. I'm showing you whatever I'm trading, whatever I'm buying and selling with you in all of my videos. I'm just showing you my own market opinions and researches and analysis. So always do your own research as well. But of course, check out all links in the video description and follow up also my own channels here that I have over on X, TikTok, Telegram, and so on. Check them out, guys, if you want to be part also on the other channels, because of course also there we have almost 2,000 subscribers, guys, and also here, of course, I'm posting all my videos and everything, like my own opinions and so on that I have. And right here, I want to quickly show you, first of all, why I believe that the cycle top for Bitcoin is not in yet, because in this picture that I published over on X, I believe that here we have basically a nice overview of what is going on in the next coming weeks and months, in my opinion, at least based on different indicators. And one in specific is, of course, the global M2 money supply, which is, of course, going up and up. And Bitcoin is at the moment very much correlated to it. So the white line that you can see here, this is the price basically, or not the price, but the trend and the direction of the global M2 money supply. And I put it like that it's fitting into the Bitcoin price, this blue line that you can see here. This is the line chart here for Bitcoin. And you can see that we are very much correlated to the global M2 money supply. Of course, not one-on-one, but more or less. And of course, also the global M2 money supply sometimes has major dumps here, but at the end, it's always going up and up. And it is supposed to be topping out somewhere in October of this year. I mean, the global M2 money supply already topped out based on this indicator. And you know that this one is a bit delayed, like around 30 days. No, not 30 days, 3 months or 90 days. And this one is supposing giving us here the potential cycle top of this bull run for Bitcoin, or in general for the crypto market and also stock market, or in general for the global M2 money supply, to reach the top somewhere in October or November of this year. And until then, I believe that we're gonna see more or less more like upside for all assets. But of course, we're gonna have also some pullbacks every now and then, major pullbacks. And also this rainbow kind of chart that you can see here, this is the rainbow indicator for Bitcoin. This is a completely free indicator that everyone can have a look at. And you can see that every time that we are touching the red zone up here, we are reaching basically the cycle top. And for Bitcoin this year, or in this cycle, it could be somewhere between like $250,000 to $200,000, somewhere there. And I don't say that we're gonna go straight up there. Of course, based on this indicator, it is possible, but just that you know that, where this indicator is predicting the potential cycle top for Bitcoin. And we have basically time until like next year or October, November of this year, of course, to reach those targets. I mean, we can reach the red area here in October, November. We can also reach it here somewhere next year, early next year. Everything is possible. We still would be higher than right now. And therefore, of course, I'm expecting that Bitcoin most likely until then towards the end of this year will reach a cycle top and of course go to much higher prices, in my opinion, and based on this indicator. And therefore, of course, I'm taking right now all sort of pullbacks or major corrective phases like we are seeing right now as a good buy and long opportunity. And I believe that yes, for Bitcoin, we could see more downside. I believe that we could eventually see even a complete bearish month in September. That September also usually, like almost every year, it is a bearish month for all type of assets, like in the stock market, in the crypto space. And I like also to make myself a birthday present, since I have birthday on the 21st of September. And I like to make myself a present by buying more Bitcoin in my, like around my birthday, because usually in September we see a major crash or pullback in the crypto market. And I think it is possible that we're going to see that because of my indicators that if you are following my channel, then you should know that on the weekly time frame we are looking bearish at the moment, that we could see more weeks of downside or sideways. And therefore, of course, also most likely the altcoins will follow up with Bitcoin. That means to the downside. Even though the altcoins are still holding nicely here, some supports and are holding nicely. That's why I believe that the bull run and the altcoin season will continue at some point. But until then, of course, we could see more downside or sideways consolidation. Here in the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, guys, we had a sell signal. We came back down. I FOMO'd into a long position because I thought that we could see much more upside here, at least $218,000. At the moment, this run up here got stopped. So at the moment, we are coming down, and that's why those sell signals are playing out. Once we get into oversold condition and we get the buy signal, I definitely gonna put more into my long. So I'm not shorting right now. I don't like to short anyway Bitcoin, but at the moment, of course, with the short position you would do more gains, but I'm stacking up now into my long position the lower we go, not only to trade here on this trading competition over on Bybit, but also just to do some scalp trading here, of course. Long term, I'm buying with spot more Bitcoin and more altcoins right now. This is what I'm doing right now, because over on the daily time frame, we are about to get a good buy signal. Of course, not yet it is confirmed. We are still waiting for the bullish cross here, but this can happen anytime soon if Bitcoin is not like crashing down like sub 100K immediately. And of course, here at around 107K, we're going to have a lot of support here if the price would drop down to this new support that we have. Because if we go over into the daily time frame and we zoom out here a little bit, you can see that here we got a lot of resistance up here. And once we broke out, we never came down to retest it. So it can happen right now before we had higher. So I believe, yes, 107K is very likely incoming. If we would lose this support on a daily base, the next major support would come down here at around $100,000 to $97,000. And this is because of the weekly time frame, guys. I told you on the weekly we are bearish because we got sell signals. Of course, not long term, just for the immediate short term. We could see a retest of the 20 weekly moving average, maybe even of the 50 weekly moving average that so far held always as a very strong support during this uptrend. And we have right now, again, a bearish cross confirmed. Same like we had over here when Bitcoin crashed from basically 107K down to 74K. And also here we had a bearish cross. We crashed from around 73K down to $48,000. And that's why I think that we could see something similar again, probably during the month of September, and then gear up for a massive move to the upside. This is what I'm expecting based on my indicators here that I'm seeing, that we could see a cool-off phase for the next coming weeks. And that means that we most likely gonna get the last good buy opportunity and long opportunity for Bitcoin before we're gonna see that final leg up towards our cycle top, probably towards the end of this year. At least this is my strategy and my plan for the next coming weeks and months. And that's why I believe that for Bitcoin, we're gonna see more downside and all sort of major rallies or major bounces until we really are cooling off. The indicators on the weekly time frame are ending up in lower highs before we had lower. So of course bounces will happen on the way to the downside, but for now I think especially for September we're gonna see much more downside. But I'm taking this opportunity, guys, of course, to buy more into Bitcoin, to buy also more into Ethereum, which is still holding nicely above our support at $4,200. Now unfortunately Ethereum broke down from this rising wedge. It was a bearish pattern, of course, I told you guys, and right now we're crashing down. It is possible at some point we're coming up to retest it, and that retest will tell us then if Ethereum still has the chance to continue to skyrocket into new all-time highs, or also for Ethereum, first a pullback before we had higher, because here also I think that most likely we're gonna go first down like Bitcoin before we gear up here for new all-time highs. And with Ethereum, of course, most of the altcoins here as well. Also Crow token is having a pullback now. Of course, after this big breakout, it is also here possible that we are coming down to test it before we had higher. So yes, guys, unfortunately a bit more bearish news than bullish, but I like to buy now more into this dip because I think overall the bull run is not over and that we're gonna see most likely new highs towards the end of this year. And that's why I'm buying also into new low market cap coins. The good thing about new low market cap coins is that with those tokens, you really can just buy and stake it and you don't have to trade because they are not out on exchanges yet. So if you want something to invest where you can really just buy and hold until it is coming out, and if it's gonna pump at launch, maybe, then of course you can take profits. Otherwise, just keep holding them and wait until maybe they are going to the moon at some point. Then of course with new low market cap coins that are in the pre-market phase, you can of course have some coins, just wait for the launch, stake it, accumulate more, and then wait until they are coming out. And Bitcoin Hyper is right now of course one of the most viral new upcoming coins that everyone is watching out, because it should give to Bitcoin like the maximum power here, same like we have on Solana or Ethereum, all those steps and meme coins and DeFi exchanges and so on. This should be also possible with Bitcoin in the future thanks to Bitcoin Hyper, which is actually built on Solana. So we will see what will happen, guys. But for Bitcoin Hyper, I bought in. I'm staking those coins. If you want to get on board, you can get it with Solana, with your card, or also with crypto. If you want to get on board, I am usually using my MetaMask account, and then I can buy in here with BNB, with Ethereum, and of course also stake it. If you want to stake it, of course, you have to switch to Ethereum. Only then you can stake it with 88% rewards. As you can see here, I got here almost 30,000 coins, 21,000 I bought, like 21 million Bitcoin. I bought 21,000 Bitcoin Hyper coins, and you can of course also anytime buy more and stake more. Remember, if you're staking the coins here on the pre-market phases, you always have that lockup period. But currently we have a bunch of new coins coming up like Bitcoin Hyper, Maxi Doge, Wall Street Pepe, Token 6100. The next one that will be released is this one in less than 6 days. They have delayed the countdown here, probably because in 6 days they are going to launch the coin immediately without waiting time, because usually there is always a waiting time until launch. I guess that in 6 days immediately the coin is available, and otherwise after 6 days probably the pre-market phase is ending then, because anyway they didn't reach their hard cap yet. They are only at 3 millions now, and at 5 millions they're gonna launch. So we will see what happens. But with Token 6900 also I bought into this new meme coin, and we're gonna see what will happen. If you want to check them out, guys, links in the video description: Bitcoin Hyper, Token 6900, Maxi Doge, and so on. Check them out, and also if you need an exchange, use my links to get extra deposit bonuses. The maximum deposit bonus is always possible with my links that you find here in the video description. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, be subscribed, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.